Another episode of Road to the World Series. Today we play the third of the four games between the Cubs and Dodgers from Wrigley. We have a good one for you here today after we split the first two. We got Hyun-Jin Ryu, 5-6 and with a 4.12 ERA, facing off against our ace, Jon Lester, who's 6-4 with a 2.98 ERA. Hoping that he can get his club another win here and push our record to 6 below 500 and try and stay out of the cellar here in the NL Central. Close division everywhere else. The top three teams are close, and then it's just us and the Reds that are down below. We want to try and get two out of the double-digit games back. So let's see if we can get a win here. We did get Miguel Montero back. As you can see, he is no longer on the DL. And we moved down Matt Caesar. So we are carrying three catchers now, although Schwarber can play left, which is a plus, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to keep him up. And he has been hitting well, but he's been struggling as of late. So I'm going to go ahead and give him the day off and let him kind of just relax. Don't need to overextend him. He is a young guy. And you can see here too, we got Jason Hamill coming back in a couple days as well. Hopefully making his first start in a couple months. He hasn't made a start in a while. So hopefully we can get him a start and get the offense going in this game, because our offense has been almost non-existent this series, as we've only scored 3 runs in the first 2 games. Although we did win the first one, which is a plus, and we did face their 2 best. So hopefully we can get to Hyun-Jin Ryu like every other team did when I pitched with him. But let's go ahead and get into this ball game here. We're going to go ahead and wear the whites and get Lester out there for a start. And then I think we're going to go ahead and just leave this lineup as is, how we have it, and get, you know what, actually I think we're going to move Montero up. I like hitting Montero in the 6th spot. He does get a lot of clutch hits for us, which is nice. But let's see here. Left-handers. Oh, okay, yeah, we're going to... we sat Rizzo yesterday, though. I don't want to sit Rizzo again, so I'm just going to go ahead and let him play. I didn't realize Hyun-Jin Ryu was a lefty. So, oh shoot, I'm moving guys around here. We're actually going to sit Montero. Montero's not going to get the start today because I forgot Jon Lester's pitching. So, David Ross is going to get the start at catcher. And we got one lefty in the lineup, and that's Rizzo. So I'm going to let Rizzo hit. And it's going to go ahead and do it for me. I'm going to kick it out to the friendly confines on the north side, and I'll be back after the game, guys. Enjoy.
What a great catch by Aaron Hicks. Here's the pitch from Beckett. Call strike 3 and a no-hitter. Josh Beckett, for the 21st time in Dodger history, a no-hitter. The 11th no-hitter in Los Angeles Dodger history. The first since Hideo Nomo in 1996.
First pitch coming up under the lights at Wrigley. The Dodgers and the Cubs. Next. A good look there at the familiar ivy-covered walls of Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the West-leading LA Dodgers and the Cubs. With that, we say hello again, everybody, and welcome to Cubs Baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, Mike Side. Along with me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's take a quick look back at what's transpired over the first 2 games in this 4-game set.
Yeah, it's been an even start to the series so far. Each team winning a game apiece. I think this one could be all about the pitching. Who can get the better performance out of their starter? That'll go a long way towards seeing who gets a leg up in this series.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers, as the skipper Don Mattingly will line his guys up this way. On the mound to face these guys, one of the more consistent left-handers around, as you see the numbers there for the former All-Star Jon Lester. there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Howie Kendrick makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
And you know what, guys? I think this is what you call an early statement right there. This is the first pitch of the game, and he doesn't just go after it. He lashes at this thing. He's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double. Hello.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he'll go after the first pitch here and pop one up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Well, he gave up a hit with the first pitch he threw. Now he gets an out with the second. At least we'll have a quick game on our hands if this keeps up.
Yasiel Puig will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Here's the 1-1. Swung on and rolled softly to third. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
This is always a tough play for a charging third baseman. Everything's got to go right, and you see the good transfer, then the sidearm fling off of the right foot, and he does a nice job of getting enough on that throw to make the play.
Here's Scott Van Slyke, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. That average way up there to start things out. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Now Lester's 0-1. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
This is hit on the ground, but foul. Another 0-2 coming. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. So a good job on the mound there as he'll strand the runner at third in the opening half inning. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack, no score. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. They'll match up against a guy who's made big strides since arriving stateside, the Korean-born left-hander Hyun-Jin Ryu. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. Dexter Fowler will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Just an outstanding play out there by the outfielder, and the guy who appreciates it more than anybody is the pitcher, because if that drops in, you're looking at some trouble.
Chris Bryant will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 7 games. Boy, arctically cold. Now here's the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets a strikeout.
Anthony Rizzo will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Now here's the first pitch. Opposite field to left. Van Slyke is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We played an inning. No score. Jock Peterson will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Jock Peterson.
First pitch coming. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
On the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Here comes the 3-0. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
It's a 3-1 coming from Lester. Bounced foul off to the right near Davey Lopes, a former Gold Glover himself in the first base coaching box. Full count pitch on its way. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. It's gone. And the second frame gets started with a bang. A solo shot here to left, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, yeah, his first hit of the series here, and he makes it a good one, all right, as this one clears the wall by plenty. And Back in the dugout, you can imagine he's probably saying, it's about time.
In now is A.J. Ellis.
Batting sixth, the catcher,
As the
number
first pitch
17.
misses to him, it's ball one. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0 pitch. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
Batting seventh, shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
1 away, and Jimmy Rollins will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak. And now a pitch on the way. And a ball, 1-0. And the pitch. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here comes a 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
In now, Alberto Callaspo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 5 homers and 22 RBIs. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second.
That's a strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now, and 2 strikes here as well.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Soler will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 LA. Jorge Soler will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Right fielder, Jorge Soler.
First pitch on the way. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Boy, we always talk about pitch speeds from pitchers. How hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Here we go.
Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. Peterson will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Chris Denorfia.
Chris Denorfia will stand in. He wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Come on.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
Batting 7th, catcher, David Ross.
David Ross will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. First offering on the way. That's popped up out towards short right field. And Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. It remains 1-0. Hyunjin Ryu will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Lester ready, the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here he comes on 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2. Here it is. Now a swing and a ground ball. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. The throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. First pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. Ready now on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
2-1. Here's Lester's offering. For the shortstop, Castro. Over to his left. He's up with it. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
Nicely done there at short as you see him ranging to his left. He takes it on his forehand side and then flips it to first for the out.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just root one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there. 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And he's got himself a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Yasiel Puig will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming.
Ball one. Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
Let's go, Cubby!
Here comes the 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. Russell is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave one, but they lead it 1-0. John Lester makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
John Lester.
And here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Here it comes. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Pitch on the way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So with one gone here in the inning, it's time to check out the Cubs' upcoming schedule so you can plan your week around staying at home and watching Cubs baseball here with us. Addison Russell steps in now. Here's the first offering. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safely on into center field.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. He's ready now. The pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Runners on first with 1 down. He's set. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And there he goes towards second. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land.
I think that's a case where he's going on first movement regardless of what it is, and once that pickoff throw comes over, he's already on his way to second base, so this was a pretty easy tag play out between first and second.
Two out, nobody on. Here comes another 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
1-2 pitch coming to Fowler.
Here we go.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 3 innings complete. Dodgers out in front, 1-0. Scott Van Slyke will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
33, Scott Van Slyke.
Come on, Cubs.
First pitch coming. Curveball looked at here for strike one. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
0-2 now from Lester. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Now the 1-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Jock Peterson. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Now here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
No ball. One strike.
Now Lester's 0-1. Now here's a ground ball toward the hole, and it's going to sneak on through into left field for his second hit of the night.
Okay.
The catcher, number 17, A.J. Ellis.
A.J. Ellis will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled straight back. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 0-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one, too.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. Taken for strike 3, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. 1 hit's all they get. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. LA's on top, 1-0. Chris Bryant will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Now here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Fouled back. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
This is where having a good changeup can save some wear and tear on your arm. It takes him just 4 pitches to get the first 2 outs.
Jorge Soler will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now the first pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And it's gone! Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Cubs are back to even now with 1 run apiece.
That's why folks are talking this guy up as a Rookie of the Year candidate. That's not a terrible pitch, but he jumps all over it. And I'll tell you what, this is a kid that's got a real bright future, if you ask me.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he's first pitch swinging and pops this one up over toward the right side of the infield. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. We played 4, all even at 1 apiece. So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Jimmy Rollins.
First pitch coming. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Lester ready, the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1 coming to Rollins. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here it comes, 2-1. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, in a tie game, that leadoff hitter, he knows he has to get on. Probably didn't quite have this in mind, but I have a feeling he'll take it.
Alberto Callaspo will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Let's go, sir.
First pitch on the way. There goes Rollins. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, that runner on first was hurting any after that hit by pitch. He didn't show it at all there. He's going to come all the way around to score here on the RBI double. You can bet he's loving that.
Hyunjin Ryu will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Here's the first offering. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Here's Howie Kendrick, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. From the stretch. And he drops that one in for strike 2. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
He waits. Now the pitch. Too high. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
The 1-2 with one away. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Just needed to make contact here somehow. Hopefully get the ball in the air. And that's a job well done as it pushes the lead to 2 runs now.
Justin Turner will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. Now here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Yeah, hard to believe that's not a strike. I don't know exactly where that would have missed.
The next pitch. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers lead this one 3-1. Chris Denorfia will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Left fielder, Chris Denorfia.
First offering on the way. Oh, and he shoots it into center field for a leadoff single.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
David Ross will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch to him. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
From the belt, the pitch. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, that's a pearl right there.
Pause, now the pitch. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, not in time as he steals second. So they'll have to be content with just the strikeout there as the runner's able to get himself into scoring position with one away. Into the box now, John Lester. And this will be fouled away. He's set, now the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Van Slyke comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Addison Russell will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch coming. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs. score holds, it's 3-1. Yasiel Puig will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. To the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Scott Van Slyke will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Get the out here.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
The pitch. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
Now, you can't take any more pitches like that. You don't like it, you got to at least try and fight it off.
And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Fastball, and this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Well, only 3 strikeouts for him in the ball game, but when you've got that slow stuff, keeping guys off balance, you don't need to rely on strikeouts.
And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Here's the first offering. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
The 2-0 on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Right back inside with the fastball. This time, he got the call.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. A 2-1 offering.
Yeah.
Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2. Here's Lester now on 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses ball 4.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitcher's right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
A.J. Ellis will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And here's the first pitch. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that's through, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The shortstop, number 11, Jimmy Rollins.
2 gone, and Jimmy Rollins will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. First pitch coming. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
1-1 on its way from Lester. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And Rollins will lay off here, and he's worked the count back to 2-2. The 2-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Dexter Fowler will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Chris Bryant will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Up with it is Rollins. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Well, you always want to be aggressive at the plate, but my goodness, look at that ball to strike ratio so far. These guys are swinging at everything. I mean, everything.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Now here's the first pitch. And this is hit hard up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Alberto Callaspo will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Number 5, Alberto Callaspo.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the 2-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Now here it comes. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. Oh-2 now from Lester. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Here's the 1-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Here's Lester now on 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
The pitcher, number 99.
Hyunjin Ryu will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Ross is there, and he has it for the out.
Yeah, not a real easy pitch to bunt there to start the at-bat. You see there, he shows late, and that pitch is up a little. And those can be difficult to get on top of, and he winds up just popping this ball up.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Swing and a line drive, but foul. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the second out.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Justin Turner will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. Now Lester's 0-1. There's a fastball. Pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for LA as the lead remains 3-1. Jorge Soler will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup has been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
I think that's a situation where he just wasn't ready for the fastball, and it got on him too quickly and just hits a lazy fly ball to right.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. From a knee, he gets him. What a play.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Into the box, Chris Denorfio. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There to get it is Kendrick. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Cubs are down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Yasiel Puig will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
First pitch coming. Now a ball lined towards center field. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
The left fielder, number 33, Scott Van Slyke.
Scott Van Slyke will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it'll be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ball game.
Yeah, he can't let that happen. In a close game like this, you gotta make him put it in play.
2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Grounded fouled off to the right. Nobody out, runner on first. Here comes a 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, and that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Jock Peterson will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. Now the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Comes set. Now the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
He's running towards second. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 2-2 one more time. Slice down the left side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
In now is A.J. Ellis as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
First and second now, one man out. 1-0 on the way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
And this is pretty much what you call getting into a guy's kitchen. You can see pieces of the bat go everywhere, and he winds up with this little humpback liner for an out. As an infielder, you just got to make sure that the thing you're catching is made out of cowhide with stitches on it, and not out of maple, or you might be wearing the stitches.
Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
The 1-0 home. And it's a called strike to even the count at one. Two men are on with two men out. 1-1 pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Well, when you break it all down, there are three things you got to have to be successful. Pitching, defense, and the clutch hitting. These guys have been able to ride all three so far. That's a big two-out RBI there.
Alberto Callaspo will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. First offering on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He waits. Now the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Dodgers out in front, 4-1. David Ross will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
The 1-1. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. One, 2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Again a 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Kendrick will make the play on it for the first out.
Boy, you talk about a guy getting himself in a groove. How about 10 in a row he's retired now? Just making it look easy.
Mike Holt is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Yeah, not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Well, this ball seemed like it stayed in the air a long time, but he had a long way to go to get to it. And look at this catch he makes when he finally gets there. A one-handed grab with his back to the infield. That was really well done.
Addison Russell will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch coming. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
And now finally that base hit breaks a string of 11 straight that he had retired. He was starting to look invincible out there.
Dexter Fowler will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
From the stretch, runners off for second. Pitch is high, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And when you're not scoring a lot of runs, sometimes you feel like you got to start taking some chances out there on the base paths. This was a good time to run here, and he moves into scoring position at second base.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The 1-0. Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They trail it 4-1. Pedro Strop will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Hyunjin Ryu will make a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in command. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
2-0 count. The pitch in there, 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
The 3-1 is on the way. And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Howie Kendrick will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch to him. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. He's set, now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
From the belt, the pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. Location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
In now, Justin Turner. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 1-0 pitch now. Ball 2.
Well, I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Here comes the 2-0. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Not often you'll see a 3-0 slider, but when you need a strike, any pitch will do.
Runners on first with 1 down. Here he comes, 3-1. And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. It'll make its way into center field.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Didn't have a whole lot of choice there on 2-0. You had to go after him. But when you leave that ball out over the plate, this can be the result. That's what being patient and waiting for your pitch will get you.
Scott Van Slyke will have a shot to really put this one out of reach now with the bases loaded.
There you go.
Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal here. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now, and that will be awfully tough to overcome this late in the ball game.
Jock Peterson will try and keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Boy, that's just a nice pitch right there with the bases loaded. He gets an infield fly out of it for a big second out, and now he's given himself a much better chance to get out of this mess.
In now is A.J. Ellis. Hit hard to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cubs 1. Chris Bryant will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th, third baseman, Chris
First
Bryant.
pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. From deep in the hole. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning.
Well, we've seen winning rallies get started with less than this. This is going to be an infield single all the way, and now they're in business with the leadoff man on base to start this inning.
And now we see Dodgers manager Don Mattingly out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings, as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Paco Rodriguez will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Anthony Rizzo will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Rollins on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Jorge Soler will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Here's the first pitch. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ball game, all you need is base runners.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he didn't quite get all of it, as this is lifted in the air out towards left center. Van Slyke will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Starlin Castro is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series, as this one is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
one more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 5-1. Good night from Chicago.
Here now is our final line score tonight.
Going back, he's to the track, and he's right to the wall.
All right, guys. Well, yeah, that was yet again another poor offensive performance. Wouldn't have left Lester in there as long as I did had we actually been winning that ball game. But I was just trying to get as many innings out of him. I wasn't gonna put in the bullpen in a losing effort and burn it up. I mean, we still have 4 more games till we get a day off, and so we got, so I figured let Lester just go and go and go and go, because he won't make a start again until we go to New York next week on next Tuesday. So he's got 5 days. He's got 6 days off, or 5 days off till his next start, and then Jason Hammel will be back somewhere in this time frame too, so that'll also push his start back. So all the starters will kind of get a little bit of a reprieve, and then like I said, we got the All-Star break coming up too, so they'll get some time off there as well. So our team should be a little more rested, hopefully, for the second half of the season to make a push, although it's looking like it's going to be really hard to make a push. 8 games below 500, 33-41. We've just been playing like crap lately, dog crap. So we need to shape this up. We needed to beat Hank Jr. U. Hopefully we can get to Brandon McCarthy in the game tomorrow, or possibly tonight. I might play it tonight. It'll depend on what my schedule's like. But that's gonna go ahead and do it for me. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow us here on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming, and then also subscribe to us on YouTube as well at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network. And then don't forget to check out our Twitter page as well at LRSGN. All of the little news and tidbits about what's going on here at LRSGN gets posted up there, so be sure to check that out. And I also linked it up too with the YouTube page now, so when the video gets uploaded, it'll let you know on there as well. But that's going to go ahead and do it. Thanks for watching, guys. You guys be sure to keep it real.